Let's talk about 9 signs of gluten intolerance. Okay, what is gluten? It's the protein part of certain grains like wheat, rye, barley, other grains as well. But the problem with this gluten, even though it's a protein, it creates a lot of havoc on our digestive system. In fact, it has the potential to mimic even your myelin sheath, and it can even trigger conditions called MS. Now realize that this video really doesn't apply to anyone doing keto, because if you're on keto, you're not doing gluten. However, there are some so-called keto-friendly foods now that are adding in that gluten protein, which I strongly disagree that that should be an ingredient to any keto-friendly food, because gluten has a lot of issues, not actually only with your GI, but it can create a lot of other bad effects. But I think with any food, any meal, you should ask yourself, what do I feel like after I eat that? And just really monitor that, because if it's not just the gluten that's going to create these symptoms, it could be other foods as well. But let's primarily focus on the gluten intolerance effects that it can create. Number 1, bloating or abdominal pain. Number 2, constipation or diarrhea. 3, headaches. Number 4, fatigue. 6, skin issues. It can create dermatitis, inflammation of the skin, or psoriasis. It can cause joint and muscle pain. And realize that many of these symptoms are occurring because of the immune reaction. It's really your immune reaction that's creating these symptoms, not necessarily this food directly. Number 7, numbness and tingling in the arms and legs. Number 8, brain fog. And number 9, anxiety. So if you have any of these symptoms, ask yourself, is it the gluten that's causing that? Hopefully you're not even consuming gluten, but there's some other things you also want to check for as well, because all of these items could create any one of these too. So the big thing is, do you feel good after you eat something, or do you feel bad? And if you feel bad, then you need to look at what's creating that and try to isolate it. Omega-6 fatty acid type foods like soy oil, corn oil, canola, and some of the ingredients that you're going to get if you actually go to a fast food restaurant, or many other restaurants, they're going to use these oils, can create these symptoms too, okay? Lectins. I've done videos on this. I put a link down below. You can check it out. This is just a chemical in certain type of plants, vegetables that you're going to have to be aware of, and it can create a lot of issues. Oxalates in certain foods, especially keto-friendly foods, like almonds, almond flour, sugar-free chocolate, and spinach has high amounts of oxalates. So that can actually create some of these symptoms right here. Phytates, but of course, if you're on keto, you're not doing the grains. However, there are phytates in nuts. And phytates can not only block certain minerals, but they can create some irritation in the digestive tract. What about soy protein isolates? Again, this is a protein, right? This is in certain diet programs like Ideal Protein and others. I know for a fact this will really tear up your digestive tract and create any number of these right here. You want to avoid this ingredient right here. And then you have MSG, monosodium glutamate, which is a flavor enhancer. Another name for that would be modified food starch. This can create symptoms, any of these right here. There's many others like maltodextrin, for example, which it's interesting because some people think that's keto friendly. It's absolutely not. And so there are certain type of ingredients that you need to investigate if you don't feel good after eating certain meals.